Sometimes it's the little phrases in the Bible that we need to pick up on. And there's a little phrase, instead of just saying that Jesus was born, Luke tells us that the time came for the baby to be born in Bethlehem. And that may seem insignificant, it may seem just like a small thing, but actually there's something bigger going on here. It's not just saying that Mary's pregnancy came to an end and it was time for the baby to be born. It's saying there was something right about this time. There was something proper. Later on in the New Testament, Paul will tell us that at just the right time, Christ died for us. There's a perfection about God's timing in all of this. We've been exploring what it means for God to break into the world. We've been looking at that first time that he broke in person, in the person of Jesus. And sometimes we can be yearning, we can be longing, we can be seeking for God to break into our lives, and we can be frustrated because the timing doesn't seem to fit. Let's remember that it was at the right time. It was when the time came that Jesus was born, not before and not after. God's timing is sometimes frustrating for us. God's timing is sometimes confusing for us, but God's timing is always perfect. It's never wrong. It's never too late. It's never too early. So let's remember, shall we, as we're in this season of waiting and of longing and of yearning, let's remember that God doesn't make mistakes. Let's remember that as much as we might want for something to be happening now, or as much as we might want something not to be happening now, God is in things. He doesn't cause difficult things, but he can work through them, and his timing for the things that we are praying for is better than ours. It can be hard to remember, but for Mary and for Joseph, they didn't want the things that were happening to them to happen to them at the times they did, but they got on board and they got involved and they walked along with them anyway. Today and this season, may you have the peace to acknowledge God's timing, to recognize that when the time comes, God will break in, and not before and not after.